sound check for you.
Yeah.
In the chat. So.
Okay, so we're not using.
We might not use the mic for right meow.
Right. There's no way.
Let me edit something.
We're live.
We are live.
We have like a mic that plugs in.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have that.
So we'll just check it.
Yeah, check 1 2. Check it out.
As I like to say, testes 1 2.
Yeah.
Testes 1 2.
I
mic check joke.
Since you're 12.
Yeah, well, that's where my humor kind of peaks.
Yeah,
It really hasn't evolved much since then.
I know. We were driving. We
were just telling a joke about a giant dump that someone took.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke. It actually happened.
Oh, right. Well, it was a great mystery of someone's life.
We were driving.
Came from.
We were driving today, and I was being like really gross,
inappropriate,
and I farted, and I did like something else, and Bradley's like, "What? Who am I? Am I dating a 12-year-old boy?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
What does that say about him?
What do you think is happening here? I like burped and I had eaten an egg and it smelled like egg, and then I farted, and he was like, "What is happening?"
Get out of my car.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
pretty sure that I've burped in a way that my sister can still smell.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk in my voice right now so Nigel can check.
Okay. And tell Nigel to let us know how we sound. Like, do we sound okay?
It should be fine. I mean, I usually just regularly do it like this, and it's never a problem unless it's like actual DJing.
It's just like, how do we sound? Because we're not using a microphone,
right?
You know, we're just using like what sound are we using? The headphone sound or the computer?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if it makes a difference. Probably the computer's probably better.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
There's options.
Mm-hmm.
Nigel's coming back with the verdict.
Oh, it's the mic from. We should put it on.
I think maybe we should test it one more time, Jess.
Okay.
I think we should test it by using the computer microphone instead of our headphones microphone.
Just make sure we sound okay.
All right. So if we could test it one more time. Now that we just switched it.
Yeah.
To.
What I was gonna say is speaking directly into the microphone sounds like the crispiest. And then speaking like with the microphone far, it just sounds like a regular, like Zoom or
right.
We don't have
microphones to hook into
the computer.
The computer though. So maybe we should just do this. So we have a backup
for our sound.
Yeah, maybe just in case. We'll just do that so we won't use mics because we don't have a mic that goes into the laptop, unfortunately. So we'll just be loud.
That's easy.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you want, and
I think we'll just go with it, and we're gonna record on our little Zoom recorder, like without mics, and that'll, if we need to like amplify something, maybe we could use that, or yeah,
because our mic doesn't go right into the computer, so it won't affect the sound that you're hearing over Twitch.
If you look to the right, there's a comment section. And is the public comment section, and then there's a private chat also.
I see. Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah.
What do you like better, public or private?
Yeah.
I mean, private is for like, yo, can you turn your mic off? Or like, I'm gonna drop this link in 10 minutes,
Got it.
So anybody who's watching this, we're just live sound checking because we know Twitch loves that, but we're about to do Kelly and Lindsey's podcast live.
Yes.
Woo-hoo!
And you will learn who they are.
Yeah, you're gonna learn.
You're gonna
You better learn it.
Let me change this to.
All right.
this.
I have 2 beverages. That's good. That's my minimum amount.
Brought to you by Dasani water.
Brought to you by homemade iced green tea.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Sweet.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
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 How was your Thanksgiving?
It was cute. Actually, we went to Nigel's really good friend's place, and their family was there. And then we came to Lindsey's friends, and it was just wholesome laughs all night.
There's a lot of laughs. Yeah. It was
So that's
nice.
where you heard the big turd story.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
many good stories. Some I definitely cannot repeat.
No, especially one about Keanu Reeves. We have to take it to the grave.
No.
We'll tell you later.
Tell me
Can't tell the
later.
Twitch.
Put it in the private
Oh,
chat.
we definitely cannot tell the Twitch.
Oh, that's just a mean tease. That's not fair.
Well, the Twitch will just have to keep watching regularly. Can we just use it?
The truth will come out eventually.
Mhm.
Wouldn't be able to test that.
Okay. We're working with one mic here, so just bear with us.
No problem. Well, we don't
But
care.
I'll be like CBS News while we talk.
What?
I'll be the newscaster.
Oh, got
Oh,
you.
yes,
Got
yes,
it. Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Got it. We got it.
A little slow over here.
Yeah, I had a little whiskey last night, if you couldn't tell.
So should we do?
Well,
what
Jess,
are we
you
doing?
wanted to do an interview in the beginning, right? Or should we just pretend like we're doing a full podcast and we
Well,
start?
It takes a little while to get these streams going sometimes, so that's why I started early. But
Got it.
basically, you guys are Kelly and Lindsey. Lindsey, you happen to be my sister.
That's me on that one.
Yeah, can you tell? How long have you guys been doing this podcast for?
Over a year.
It's
A year and a
been
half,
so
2
much
years?
longer than that because we lost years.
I don't know
of our
what.
lives.
I don't know. Was always bad at time, and now because of
What episode are we
the
on?
Panera Bread, it just became like time is gone.
Well, you
I also use the word
We're on
Panera.
episode like 10. You're
I also say
He
Panera.
uses Panera.
You
Yeah.
do.
Panera.
Yeah.
We
My
are on
birthday.
episode like anything that starts with a P and just has kind of like a light meaning. What do you see?
What episode are we
I don't know, like
on?
111,
So that many weeks.
something like that.
So it's been 111. It's been 2 years.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been in a
We did
pandemic for 2 years.
right.
We started before.
You're right. No, you're right. Yeah, didn't we start at the end of 2019?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So for the listeners, the viewers, whatever you call the Twitchers, the Twitch twats, the Twitch twats,
Call the
Twatchers.
chat.
the chat. For the chat.
Okay.
Kelly and I have been together for 15 years. Jessica, can you believe it's been 15 years that we've been together?
We've been
No.
together biblically.
Yeah, vividly.
We've been performing
Yes.
together.
So the podcast came out. We've done live shows, we've done web series together, and we decided we wanted to do a podcast together. And most of our stuff that we had done throughout our careers,
illustrious.
was dating heavy poop
Yeah.
jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do something totally different. And one of the things that we felt was that we would go to parties and we would hear like buzzwords and things about what's going on in the news and stuff, but we felt really dumb a lot of the time and like, what are they talking about?
Yeah, we wanted to re-educate ourselves.
Yeah. So we started a comedy game show podcast called Fuck You, I'm Smarter. And on Fuck You, I'm Smarter, we take different, we ask our guests, like, what was your favorite school subject? What was your least favorite school
What
subject?
were you like in school? You know, do you have an embarrassing story that you're willing to share from your like high school days or middle school?
And we write games based on their strengths and weaknesses. And then we have a recess where we chat. So, you know, it's informational, but it's also just really silly and fun. Like Jessica, you came on and we did like a bird quiz.
And an
So much
airport.
bird. And an airport quiz because Jessica lives in an airport.
Yeah, that was geography.
So today will be a little different because, you know, we're on Twitch, and so we wrote some games. We actually, which we don't usually do this, but I asked Nigel, what do you want to quiz Jessica on? And I asked Jessica, what do you want to quiz Nigel on? Which is not really usually what we do. Usually we write our guests and say, like, what was your least favorite subject? But I don't know. We wanted to have fun with you guys, your family. So we did something a little different. So
You're lucky Lindsey didn't write you a math quiz.
no, I didn't.
That's her
wanna
fun
even
thing that she likes to do
go
to
there.
really torture people.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I also love that you're calling me Jessica on my artist stream.
Sorry, her name is Jessica
No, you
sometimes.
totally can, but it's just really funny.
Yeah.
Someone's probably watching like, who the fuck is Jessica?
It's like when you call, like we call our little brother Nicholas, and his friends probably call him Nick. It's like I call you Jessica, and everyone's like, who?
Yeah.
Jess Jubilee? Yeah, that one.
What else was I going to ask you guys? Oh, but you also did a web series. You have a web series that you worked really hard on that you did while you lived in New York. So that was like kind of like a different time. And you guys have
Mhm.
performed at like a bunch of shows and
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a lot of like comedy shows and festivals and stuff.
Yeah, we had a show called Kelly and Lindsey. Well, we had a web series called Kelly and Lindsey Do New York, which was kind of like It's Always Sunny meets Lucy and Ethel. And then we did a live show called Kelly and Lindsey Do, and then whatever city we were in, we were like, do North Carolina, do, you know, New Orleans. But yeah, we would do funny sketches and stuff, but we would also do improv. Like we had this bit with this giant dildo that I like hid in a purse, and like we would have the audience like come on stage and go on a date with me, and then we would pull it out and make them uncomfortable, which I don't think you can actually do now anymore, unfortunately. But it was fun for the time that it was.
Yeah.
I think now we would get in a lot of trouble for some of the things.
I don't think you'd get in trouble, but I think you'd have to just warn people like there might be dildos.
There might be a dildo involved.
Like,
Yeah.
Or like
Lindsey
you
might touch you with it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we have your consent for that?
Jess Jubilee. I don't know if you were there when our Nana, when she was alive, she came to one of our shows and we busted out this like huge dildo that was so big it had like a handle. It was called the Man Rammer on the market. And Nana Pat, like my aunt turned her and said, do you know what that is? Because she was like almost blind at this point anyway.
Yeah.
So like she may not have even really seen it. She goes, do you know what that is? And Nana's like, yes, I know what that is. It's a dildo. I'm like, oh my God.
Nana Pat, get it.
I love that she just said, do you know what that is? And not like, sorry or whatever.
Right. Just want to make sure you're up to speed so you can enjoy the show.
Oh my God, those dildos.
Yeah.
We would travel with these dildos and like we would purposely put them in our carry-on bag so we could see the face of the person like doing
I feel like they
checkout.
generally weren't as impressed or like
I feel
horrified
like there's
as
a
we
lot of
kind of
dildos
wish
in
that they
bags.
would be. I guess they see it a lot.
Yeah, we would be standing there like,
Like,
did you see that? And they like didn't care at all.
Like,
Like they weren't phased
no.
at all. It's kind of
going.
amazing.
Like, please get out of here.
Please
So
get out of
one
there.
time-
Don't try to interact with me over your dildo bag.
This is actually a really great story. One time, so one of the dildos had like a suction cup at the end of it. And when I moved into my new apartment in Long Beach, I like stuck it on the bathroom wall. Like,
I
so when
remember
my
it was sticking on
ex-boyfriend,
your wall.
yeah, when he would open the curtain, it would be like in his face. And I forgot that I had put it there and something was wrong with like our plumbing. And I called the guy, like, and I was new to this building. I just moved in that week and I was like, hey, something's going on. And I watched the guy pull the curtain and see it. And then he like looked down and like fixed it. And then he was like, I gotta go get more screws. And I was like, oh my God. So I like pulled it off the wall and I gave him a beer when he came back. And I was like, thank you for helping me.
He probably thought you were hitting on him. Gave him a beer and was
I was
like,
like, ah, like I'm so
and you're like,
uncomfortable.
did you see my dildo? Huh?
It's like, I've seen this porn before.
Oh my
Nightmare.
God.
Hi, Lauren.
Yeah.
We have Lauren and Robin both saying hello.
Hi, Robin.
Hi guys. Hey, y'all.
Look, Lauren's like Nigel's face. Like, look, Nigel, this is the family. Like, he needs to know what he's getting himself into.
Yeah, I think he probably knows by now, and he must like really be into Jess if he's still stuck around after meeting the family.
Yeah.
And like, because it's
a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been immersed in the genteels.
I don't know have you ever told Jessica's story about dad drinking in your car?
I think I did, but yeah, Jess, I picked up your parents to drive them from LAX all the way to Sedona, Arizona.
7 hours.
8-hour trip maybe to see Lindsey in a play. So your
Really
parents
good
flew
friends.
in, I scooped them, we drove to Arizona. Along the way, your dad buys a 6-pack. And your mom doesn't see it. And he's sitting in the front. So he just puts the 6-pack at his feet. And like surreptitiously, like nobody, I see it. Your mom's in the back, just like talking, totally oblivious. Yeah. We're chatting, whatever. One by one, he's just cracking them open, sipping them. Like she doesn't see it the whole time. I really don't think she ever saw it.
No, I don't think she did.
He finished the 6-pack. It was hilarious. I was like, wow, he's really just going for it.
Like doesn't offer anyone.
Doesn't offer. Doesn't ask if it's okay. Just like open
No.
container, one after another, slamming. But like slick, you know, because he didn't want to make it. He did it so casually that your mom didn't notice.
He just needed 6 beers on the 8-hour drive.
He just right. Yeah. It's less than 1 an hour. He was totally
outside.
fine. I mean.
Hi, Robin says I don't remember following this channel, but the discussion is.
Welcome.
You probably followed me through some raid or something. Usually, I'm DJing or talking to different talk show people, but today I have my sister Lindsey on and Kelly, who's my adopted sister. They have a podcast called "Fuck You, I'm Smarter," and we're basically just doing it on my channel. And like a special edition of the podcast. So
yes.
Yep. We're here on Twitch. And I'm trying to like get them to do this on Twitch. So maybe if they have a good experience with
we'll
it.
Be here more.
Yeah.
More. God, I should have quizzed you guys. We kind of messed up.
You know, I thought about it, but you guys have been so busy with the holidays and stuff.
True.
But if you thought of something like while we were quizzing Nigel or something like we could definitely do that. I thought of that. Sometimes one of the optional things that we ask our guests after we do kind of what were your favorite subjects, we'll be like, and if there's something you're really good at or something you want to quiz us on, like, please feel free to bring in a quiz. And about half the time people will do it. And it's usually silly and fun and stupid and it's cute. So if you think of anything, we could totally
I love them.
do that. Yeah, totally dumb. Can you see how many people are in the room right now, or is that what the comments?
There's not a lot of people, but it doesn't matter because we're archiving this. So
cool. Well, should we like pretend like we're doing our podcast and do it for realsies with you guys?
mean, just do it how you would do it. But like we can stop and talk. Like this gets edited anyways, right? So just casually do it and you can answer people if they have questions. Sometimes the chat goes crazy. Sometimes there's nobody talking. So
okay, great. Either way. All right, are you ready?
Yeah. We're doing it like for realsies?
Yeah, let's do it for realsies.
Okay.
Let's learn a little about Nigel on this.
Okay, let's do it.
Because Jess has been on the show twice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Here we go. This is where Kelly and I look into each other's eyes awkwardly.
Let's get serious. We don't usually do this.
No, we don't.
This is just for show. This is just for Twitch.
Welcome to Fuck You, I'm Smarter, the comedy game show where we compete with a guest to be crowned the smartest person in the room. Zoom, YouTube Live, now Twitch.
Yeah! Here we are.
Here we are.
Switching away.
Kelly, we're going to do it just like we would on a regular podcast. We're going to ignore our guests.
Oh, yeah.
And shoot the shit about our week.
Oh, my God. Perfect.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was lovely. I went to your friend's family's Thanksgiving, and you didn't go.
I love it. Kelly went to my friend's family Thanksgiving, and I didn't go.
Well, they invited the two of us, and Lindsey's like, oh, I can't go. And I was like, well, I can. So can
I love
I? And
it.
they're like, yeah, come.
I
And it
love
was
it.
really fun.
I know. I wish
Yeah.
I could have been there. I was going to bring food in the morning, and it was like Jessica
You had
Jubilee
two
had a
things going on
rave.
already.
I was
Oh,
out
yeah,
till
yeah, the
3
rave.
in the
Oh, forget
morning.
it, yeah.
I woke up and I was like, nobody's getting shit. I'm making my bread pudding, and I'm
I didn't
doing
go
it
to the
again.
rave because I had to make mashed potatoes and green beans the next day for like 10 people.
Yep.
And I was just like, you know what?
It was a lot.
I want to go in my heart, but my body's saying no.
Well,
You know, it's like the
speaking-
opposite of Genie in the bottle.
Speaking of raves and my sister's
Yeah.
rave. Speaking of my sister's rave.
Oh, I thought you said your
Um,
sister's swave.
Her too.
Yeah.
She's also here.
I love swave.
I love swaves. Like, you have no idea how much I love swave. Swave?
Should we start over?
No.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
We are here, a special Twitch Fuck You I'm Smarter crossover. My sister is here, her boyfriend Nigel, two amazing DJs, Jubilee and NIGELTHREETIMES, who I saw them on the day before Thanksgiving. Hi guys, thanks for having us.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi.
Hi Nigel.
And thanks for being here with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. And also, thank you for, you're welcome for us having you. Does that make sense?
Of course. Yeah, definitely.
So I got to see Nigel DJ on Wednesday, and
I'm
I
jealous.
realized as the second he started, I was like, I've never seen Nigel DJ.
Wow.
And it was such a fun dance party. It was so much fun.
Oh, I love that.
It was really cute. And Jessica, as soon as she got off stage, she handed me a tequila shot.
Beautiful.
Classy move.
Yeah.
Classy move.
Wow.
But it was super, super fun. They played the Rhonda party in LA, and it was super fun.
Amazing.
So, Nigel, usually on our podcast, we talk to our guests. Jessica's done it twice, so she's not really in the hot seat right now. We talk to them about what they were like as a student and, how they were, like where they grew up, how they were as a student. So, Nigel, where are you from?
I am from Corona, Queens. No relations to, what's happening in
virus?
the world.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Born and raised, and I went to Frank Sinatra School of the Arts, and that was in Long Island City.
I didn't know he had a school.
Yeah,
Very
it was new. It's not new anymore. I want to say it opened 2001, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, it was cool.
It was an art school?
Yeah,
So was it like theater?
What?
was
Yeah.
a
What were you focused on?
I was a fine arts major. I
Okay.
painted. I would draw, that kind of stuff.
Wow, I didn't know that. So New York is really cool with like specialized schools, and I had never seen that because we just Jessica went to like a magnet program, but we typically had like just regular schooling. But when I lived in New York, I taught for a little while at a school, and I saw that like this school is for kids who really want to be in film. So even though it's a public school, we really focus on film and helping them edit. Is that kind of how this school was, where it was a public school but not?
Yeah, so it was a public school, and what they would do differently is
Oh no, did we kill Nigel?
Oh no.
they would make 3 classes that would be specific to whatever studio you were in. So if you were in vocal, you would have 3 classes out of the day be vocal based or whatever it may be.
Cool. So what kind of a student were you?
Pretty quiet. But if I was around, the right people, I would be loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't annoying, but I would be annoying to the right people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Purposely.
Yeah. Because we've all went to school, I'm assuming, and everyone, there was the cool kids, the not cool kids. Because we were in art, it wasn't as cool, so we decided to bully on the cool kids. That was like our thing.
Wow, love it.
I like that.
Wow.
So what was your crowd? Like, who did you hang out with? What was your clique like?
I just gravitated towards all the Dominicans, really. That was it.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys stuck together.
Any island boy or girl.
Yeah.
that
Maybe
was-
this episode is
bad.
Nigel is an island boy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We had a bad island boy rap this week. The viral island
okay.
boy now cannot be we can't go there.
Okay.
Wait, those
ruined
two
it all.
guys.
Is that what those two guys that look like coronavirus that people keep saying?
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
you're talking about?
Yes, that
Who
is
are they
correct.
called? The island
Yeah,
boys?
the island
Yes, the island
boys. Oh,
Okay.
that's rough.
We'll
That's
call it
really
something
rough.
else.
Yeah, we
We
have to call
can't-
no
we can't.
association.
No.
Yeah,
That's
that's rough.
yeah, Nigel, I feel like you are still kind of quiet until you're in like a crew that you feel comfortable with, and then you're very loud.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm forever a student, observing people, seeing
Yeah.
what the vibe is, and if the vibe is correct, then I'll participate, and if not, I'll just be
Kinda.
quiet.
Watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what were your favorite subjects in school, and what were your least favorite subjects?
Obviously, math was the worst subject.
It's the worst.
And I want to say my favorites were, like global studies and science.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
What kind of science did you like? Like, did you like learning about, I don't know, planets, animals, chemistry? Chemistry started getting into math, though.
I was not into chemistry at all. I really didn't like the teacher. I can't even remember his name. But I loved like biology and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I feel like that's the kind of science that people I like, you know?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
how
like
does
cool
this
people,
work?
biology, like earth science, animals, like life.
Definitely.
Jessica,
yeah.
do you hate math? What's your
What's your
deal on
stance
math?
on math, Jessica?
I struggled so hard with it. Remember, I had the same math tutor as you,
Yeah.
and he was my teacher, and then I would have to go to him after school, and he actually passed me because he saw how hard I was trying.
Aw,
like, you
he
saw
was
that,
so
like,
nice.
You got a pity
Yeah.
pass?
Like, yeah,
What was
like
his name,
because I was
Jess?
working overtime, like trying to figure it out, and like I was doing the work, but it's like,
Yeah.
wasn't it weird? Never used any of those skills for the rest of my life. So strange.
Of course. The only math, like we've talked about this on the show, the only math we need is tipping and like
Mhm.
paying our bills, like that's really all we need. Or like, how old is Sean Penn again? like that's like literally what I've used like math for. Like
What?
like going and looking at the year they were born
so
and like subtraction
subtraction.
from this year. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We just need like the 4 basics: subtraction, addition, multiplication.
What do you guys know about new
Division.
math?
Where did you get Sean Penn from?
Because I saw a movie
Talking
today
about-
and he was in it.
Oh, new math I don't understand, but I always see these like Facebook posts. But
Like all of our mom friends are trying to figure out like new math,
I think it's supposed to be easier to understand.
but it's not. I looked
think
at
it
it and
is.
it's crazy.
I mean,
I
there's just
can't
a different
attest to it, but I
way.
think it's easier.
I'm not gonna try it because I didn't like
We don't
trying
need
it
to.
20 years
Yeah.
ago.
Why would we do this? Yeah.
But I just think there's like a different technique of doing it now, and they figured out that it's probably easier to teach. Also, like kids have like laptops now, you know what I mean? It's just a
Right.
different, like it needs to be challenging.
Everyone
for
has
them.
a calculator. Yeah. There's also like new terms that come with it. I was just listening to something about it and it's like, we know like, sorry, just burped if that smells.
It's just, I mean, I'm used to it.
We know like, like invisible numbers. What are different
Imaginary numbers.
Imaginary numbers.
That's when I gave up in school.
There's all new terms.
They
like,
started bringing out imaginary numbers. I was like, I just put my head down. I'm like, I'm out.
But now there's like forefront numbers. There's like all these different things that we've never even heard of. Wow, Robin liked chemistry. That's amazing. Chemistry
because they blew up a wing of their school.
Robin doesn't live in America. Robin doesn't American school is so trash. You're a
That's why we started our podcast.
We had a better class.
Yes. Well, that's why we started this. We started this podcast because I never had a history teacher that like taught me anything, and I realized I don't know anything.
Oh, I had
about
some
anything.
good history teachers.
I
love
did.
history.
Well,
anyway,
let's get back to Nigel. So, we asked Jessica what we should
Jessica Jubilee. That's your full DJ name, right? Jessica Jubilee.
No, it's actually just Jubilee.
I'm kidding.
Get it right.
I'm kidding.
Jess told us to quiz you on something, and I think you wrote that quiz, right?
I wrote a quiz about
cats. You wrote a cat quiz?
I wrote the quiz you told me to write because you said I love cats, so I should write that one.
Not queens.
No.
Oh, I don't think we got the memo right.
You said you would write that one, and you told me to write the other one.
Oh, we both wrote that one. Wow, things are really steaming up over here, aren't they?
So I can go back through our text.
Why don't you start with that quiz?
I can go back through our text.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Why don't we?
Oh, I just wanted to feel right.
Oh, well then go ahead.
No, it's fine. I already know I'm right.
Switch the script.
Okay.
Jessica, we asked Nigel to quiz you on something, and Kelly's going to do that quiz.
So Lindsay asked each of you, like, what should we quiz the other one about? So apparently we both wrote a Hello Kitty quiz because that was Nigel's suggestion for Jessica. But so what should we ask them both, or should we just do both of our quizzes?
No, I'm literally gonna write a Queen's quiz right now.
Write a quiz on the fly?
We gotta quiz Nigel.
Wow. Okay.
So you take the reins.
Okay. All right.
I love live podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the behind the scenes stuff that will all be cut out when I edit our podcast. Can I use a piece of paper and a pen just to keep her score? Can I? All right.
You told them Hello Kitty and not the movie Cats?
No, we both wrote you a Hello Kitty quiz.
I'm curious how similar our quizzes. I sort of want to do both of them.
We can do both of them.
I don't know.
Lindsay needs some time to write up a quiz. So
yeah, I need to write a full quiz right now.
Okay.
So.
We have time.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jubilee, how much do you think you know about Hello Kitty?
I think I know a decent amount. I'm not going
to say. Okay, so you'll probably get all these right. All right. My quiz is called What's New, Pussycat? Hello Kitty. Oh. Lindsay likes when I make up cheesy names for my game, so I thought I would please her. That's something she would do. And I would be like, wow, what a dad joke. So yeah, there it is. Jessica. Number 1, are you ready for your Hello Kitty quiz? Your What's New Pussycat Hello Kitty-O. All right, number 1. Which aspect of Hello Kitty's identity has not been brought up for debate in recent years? A, her nationality, B, her species, or C, her gender? Which one has not been offered up for debate or talked about? Has not been debated. Nationality. Oh, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
What's the answer?
It's actually her gender. She's always been known to be female. But her species has been debated and her nationality.
Right, she's not
Do you know?
She's English.
That's right.
She's English, she's not a cat.
And she's English. That's right.
Yeah.
That was one of my questions.
Do
you know her full name?
I was just going to say, are you writing a different quiz
I'm
or are
trying.
you jumping onto my quiz?
I'm trying. Do you know her full name, Jessica?
No. What is it?
Her full name is Kitty White. Kitty
Oh,
White.
I did know that. White, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I knew that.
Yeah. So and her the fact that she's not a cat, that came to the forefront of any serious news station when in 2014 when an anthropologist from the University of Hawaii, Christine Arellano, who curated a Hello Kitty retrospective for the Japanese American National Museum, she told the LA Times that she had referred to Hello Kitty as a cat in her written text for the exhibition, and Sanrio was like, no,
Right.
not a
And then
cat.
the internet
She's
went
cat-like.
insane.
Yeah, she's not on all fours. She walks and sits like a two-legged creature. She even has a pet cat of her own.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
Do you know her pet cat's name, Jessica?
No. What is it?
I'll give you an A, B, and C. Is it Pusheen? Is it Charmy Kitty? Or is it Sugar?
I know it because I wrote the same question when I wrote my Hello Kitty.
Write
quiz.
your other game and shut up.
Is it Charmy Kitty?
Yes, very good. I'm giving you a point for that, and I'm also giving you a point for knowing that she was English. Okay, so yeah, because that was actually my next question. Let's keep going. Oh, do you know her sign? Hello Kitty, do you know her sign? Her birthday?
Oh my God. It was just her birthday. Like she was it was just her birthday like a month ago. Right? She's a Libra.
She's a Scorpio. Her birthday's
She-
November 1st.
No, okay. It was in October. I thought it
Yeah.
was in October.
Okay, you were
Yeah.
close. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. How old is Hello Kitty?
She has no age.
Ding, 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 ding. Very good. But she is depicted as a what grader? She is depicted as a certain grade.
Fourth?
It's third. So
Third.
close. But she's timeless. And in actuality, she's actually 47 if you count from the year she was released. She's 47.
Same.
Yeah. She's ageless, she's a third grader, and she's 47.
And
I think we
also
can all
not a
sort of
cat.
relate. And not a cat. She's not a cat. Okay, Jess, number 5 or whatever number we're on. Hello Kitty has a twin sister. Do you know her name?
I don't know her name.
Okay. Her name is Mimi. They
I
look
did know
very
that.
similar.
They have blue.
You did know that?
She has
They
blue.
did. They
right?
look. Oh. She has a distinguishing feature. What is the distinguishing feature to tell them apart? Because they look very similar. Is it A, she wears a yellow bow on her right ear? B, she wears a pink bow on her left ear? Or C, she wears a yellow hat tipped to the right side?
I'm gonna go with yellow bow.
That is correct.
Right,
Very
'cause
good.
I have, like, little figures of her.
Yes, very good. How many figures of Hello Kitty? How many Hello Kitty pieces do you have, Jess?
What do you think?
Nigel he's counting. This might take a while.
I have Hello Kitty lip balm.
Like 20
Amazing.
solid displayed pieces, not counting
all the other characters.
Not counting the other Sanrio characters, but you have like 20 specifically Hello Kitty pieces. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. It's like my mom with birdhouses. Okay, next question. In 2008, the first ever Hello Kitty themed what opened in Taiwan? Is it A, a maternity hospital, B, a theme park, or C, a dentist's office? In 2008, the first Hello Kitty themed what opened in Taiwan? Maternity hospital, theme park, or dentist?
God, it literally could be any of these three things. I'm gonna go with maternity hospital.
Yes! And Lindsay knows that because
I wrote that question too.
but the other two do exist. The theme park is in Japan and the dentist's office is in California. Park Lane Dental. Park Lane Dental, Temple City, California.
Wow.
This episode is sponsored by Park Lane Dental in Temple City, California.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I have a couple more questions. Are you ready? Jess, the likeness of Hello Kitty has been used as a form of punishment for the Bangkok police in Thailand, serving as a form of humiliation. Officers that have committed small indiscretions, such as turning up to work late or parking in the wrong place, may have to do what? A, pose for a picture with a Hello Kitty pacifier in their mouth. B, announce that they love Hello Kitty in public. Or C, wear a pink armband with Hello Kitty adornments stitched into the sleeve.
I really wish that this was C, but I think it's the second one. I think it's B.
Announce that they make an announcement, a public announcement of love for Hello Kitty.
That's
no,
amazing.
You should have gone with your instinct. It was C. They have to wear a pink armband with Hello Kitty.
That is so. There's levels to that fact.
There's
that I'm not
levels to that.
into.
There's a lot of levels to that.
It's
We're not going to break
it's
that down
dark.
here. I don't love it. I don't love it for many reasons.
Yeah, it's real dark.
There's a lot of things I don't like
It's
about that.
No good.
Mm-mm.
No good.
No one should ever be made to wear armbands, and also just why is it humiliating? Anyway, let's do two more questions. Do you know who Hello Kitty's boyfriend is?
He wears blue, and I don't know his name, but it was a really big deal when everybody found out she had a boyfriend.
Well, how did you feel? Did you feel betrayed?
That's why I didn't think the gender was the answer but it just came out that she had a boyfriend like kind of recently, right?
I don't know.
But I don't know his name.
I don't know when it came out. His name is Daniel Starr,
Ooh,
or they call him Dear Daniel. He gave her, okay, my last question. He gave her a pet. So she already has a pet cat. She was given by Daniel as a gift another pet. So this other pet is best friends with her cat.
Ooh,
And what is its name, or what kind of animal is it?
I don't
I'll accept
know.
either.
I actually have no idea.
Okay. Do you want to just take a guess?
I'm trying to think of the photos of who's the friend. I can't really guess. I feel like there was a little seal.
What?
There was like a little seal. There's a little gator. I don't know. A mouse?
Ooh, that is so close. I'm going to give you half a point. It's a hamster. It's close. That's super close.
Right.
There's a
That's
hamster in Sanrio?
Yeah. This website said it is a white Jungarian hamster. I don't know what Jungarian is. That's with the DJUNGARIA.
What's its name?
RIAN. I don't know. His name is Sugar, or its name is Sugar. I don't know if it's.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know its
okay.
gender. Yeah.
Do you know how tall Hello Kitty is?
No.
I know this
I know
Okay,
you
it's
know
not
this.
your game.
because I wrote this question.
Oh,
on
we're
my
doing
Hello
your
Kitty
questions
quiz.
now?
No, but I know, but that's one
should,
of the
though.
questions that I wrote.
I was
Do you
wondering.
know how tall she is?
She's 5 apples tall.
And she's 5 apples tall, and there was also like a 3 apples wide or something. There's also like another measurement.
Apples wide.
Wait, hold on. I'll look and see what it said.
Look at her just trying to show up my quiz with her quiz.
It
You guys better do
says-
good on this Queen's quiz because Rosewater Daughter's in the chat.
Well, listen, Rosewater's daughter, I tried to write a Queen's quiz, and it turns out like it's not that fun. So we're doing a New York quiz instead. Wait, I looked up where's recent.
I love what Rosewater's
My-
daughter said. Imagine being at a dinner party and your girl's name is Hello Kitty, but you got a regular ass name like Daniel.
Hilarious.
That's a good point. It's a really good point.
She's 5 apples and she weighs 3 apples.
Mhm.
So
Why do we have to
5
talk? Why do we have to
apples tall.
comment on her weight?
She's 5 apples
You know what I
tall
mean?
and she weighs 3 apples. That's according to the internet.
Okay.
That's the deal.
All right, Jessica. Well, you have 6.5 points. You just
Wow.
you have 6.5 points. Actually, you'll get that other half a point for knowing her apple height.
Yes, that was
So you
good.
have 7 points.
How many questions did you do?
I did I don't know.
Can you count them so I give
Well,
Nigel the same amount
Sure.
of
Okay.
questions?
Because I kind of bopped all around and asked some extra stuff. So let's see. I did 1.
You gotta make this
Okay.
fair.
Yeah. 2.
And then
3.
don't make me bring back my Michael Keaton quiz that I did, Jessica, remember?
Oh yeah, I got quizzed on Michael Keaton. You should quiz Nigel.
I
on
did
Michael
10.
Keaton.
Can I do the Michael Keaton quiz for Nigel? Does he
my
know a lot about Michael Keaton?
I don't know, but like Nigel watches every movie in the world and like always knows who's from what.
So I wrote Jessica a Michael Keaton quiz because when I was little, I was afraid of every Michael Keaton movie that he did. Like I was just terrified of Michael Keaton.
He played some scary characters.
He played some
Although you're
really-
afraid of everything.
He
really
was
scary
Beetlejuice
characters.
and Batman like in the same couple years, and it was basically my.
What we
used to
could
watch
do-
Beetlejuice, like every day, and my sister would get
The
really
best
mad.
movie.
No, I was so afraid of him. We could do a Michael Keaton quiz or we could do a New York rent quiz. Nigel gets to pick.
Like Rent, like the musical.
Like you guys
Like paying
have
your
been
rent.
trying to get a normal apartment for like 10 years kind of rent. Like why you can't.
I'll do the New York.
Do the New York rent quiz? All right.
Yeah.
So Jessica actually did this quiz when she came on our podcast. So if anyone wants to go listen to her episode, she's done 2 episodes. There's a lot of bird information.
Yeah.
There's a lot of New York information.
At some point, we did some Gator.
There's
Gator
Gator,
info, some
Florida stuff.
centric stuff.
Um,
I did a Florida man quiz in the last one she was on. I think,
Yes.
yeah.
So that's our podcast, Fuck You, I'm Smarter, just to plug it again. If you want to listen to her episode, she's done it twice. So we're going to bring back this really fun and very depressing New York rent quiz that I wrote
Great.
for Jessica.
Yeah, let's really bring the room down.
And
Thanks.
because we both accidentally wrote a Hello Kitty quiz, sorry, Nigel, but after this, we have a quiz for both of you, which will also be fun. Okay, so New York City is the biggest city in the United States, and rents are becoming, over the years, increasingly more and more expensive. San Francisco has beat them out, but they are still like the giant shit show of the United States. Okay, so
This is coming from a person who loves New York.
I love New York. I love New York.
I
I'm
know.
not shitting on New York. I know Jessica just hasn't been able to find a normal apartment in 10 years.
No, it's tragic.
And Nigel's now
it's
involved
Yeah.
in that scenario.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, ask them about their neighbor's dog when you get a chance. Okay.
I don't want to hear about it again. I heard about it secondhand.
Yeah, they're
I
already
know.
moving again.
Oh my God.
All right. So Nigel, the average New York rent is about blank percent of the median American salary.
This sounds like math.
So the average New York rent is about blank percent of the median American salary. Is it A, 47%, B, 64%, or C, 82%?
A.
No, it is not A. That was the lowest, 47%. It's actually 82%.
Ugh.
So the rent in New York,
Disgusting.
on average, is like 82% of what you're going to make for that year. You're going to spend it on your rent.
I don't even know what people make for a year. Like this
I know.
Yeah.
is so over my
I
head.
know.
The
I
average
know.
median income in Brooklyn is $51,000, I think. And I know that because somebody paid $48,000 in crypto to get into a recent crypto party in a venue that's about to close because they can't pay rent. And it's what's wrong with the world.
I still have no idea
Wow.
what people make. Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
money just does not exist.
It's cool. Neither does our mayor.
Well, that's what happens when you're freelance people like all of us. Like, I don't even actually know what I make every year. It's just like
I try not to look at it.
I've got money in PayPal, Venmo, under the bed. Like it's all just like floating.
It's all
everywhere, and I
floating.
don't even know what.
Am I still
day.
alive? Am I dead? You know,
Right.
like that's
Like, just
those
as
are
long
the
as-
questions
And it's anyone's
that I can
guess.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%. Okay. Nigel, true or bullshit? So true or false? More New Yorkers pay rent than the number of people who live in the city of Los Angeles. So more New Yorkers are currently paying rent than the number of people who live in the city of Los Angeles.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, true.
That is true. All right. Sorry, I gotta go back and forth. It's a little confusing. Okay. It's just how it's gonna be for the rest of this quiz.
Fun.
All right. Number 3. The least expensive rent in Manhattan can be found in the neighborhood of blank. But even there, residents are still paying $16.23 a month on average. So the least expensive rents in Manhattan can be found in the neighborhood of blank. What
Is that a
neighborhood?
multiple choice, or do I just have to?
I'll give you multiple choice. I will give you multiple choice. Thanks for asking.
We're writing. We're writing quiz.
Okay, I'll give you two options, and you tell me which one you think it is. Is it A, Washington Heights, or B, Inwood? Washington Heights or Inwood?
I can see Inwood being cheaper than Washington Heights.
That is correct, Nigel.
Ooh.
He's on the board, baby.
Lindsay, do you want me to look up a game for you?
I'm on
so
the game.
I know, but you're switching back and forth. Do you want me to?
You can look it up. It's under Jessica Script.
I'm saying so you don't have to keep switching back and forth. You can look at my phone.
Gorgeous.
And help you out.
It's under Jessica Script. Okay. Number 4. New York City is the world's only city with more than blank billionaires. A, 50 billionaires, B, 75 billionaires, or C, 100 billionaires.
I'm just gonna assume it's more than 100 billionaires.
That's correct. It's 105 billionaires. They have 105 billionaires. That's more billionaires in nearly every country in the world besides China and Germany.
And it's like we don't even know, like, all right, if you like think about the concept of a billionaire, you're gonna have to like assume that they're cool. They're not cool. Like, who are these billionaires? They're just walking around with no sauce, not sexy. Like, what are you even doing with that money?
It's crazy. And I don't even think, like, I think Jessica just said this, but she wasn't on the mic, but I don't even think they actually live there. They probably just like buy real estate there, and they probably don't even live there.
Just so they could put NYC in their Instagram bio with a little airplane emoji next to it.
Exactly. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. Nigel, true or bullshit? The median rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in the US is $1,480. Well, the median rent for a 2-bedroom apartment in New York is $3,000.
True.
I'm going to give it to you. It's kind of a trick question. It's actually $3,500, but the difference from $1,480 to $3,500 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, though, because you guys were there through the whole COVID situation. I know there was like a sweet spot where things like really dipped for a minute there. What's the deal now with rents in New York?
Back up, baby, like we never left.
I'm sure
Definitely.
they couldn't wait. Yeah, they're just like, as soon as people weren't gonna riot in the streets over it, they were like, all right, let's just see what we can get, and they just jacked it right back up.
It's also way harder to get a place now because landlords aren't allowed to do last month's rent anymore. So like that was supposed to be like a good thing, but it's more like, no, actually we're just gonna make it harder. And there's still an eviction moratorium. So that's why we had to go through what we went through to get our place. Like people can just not leave. So these landlords are like freaking out.
Right.
So it's 100 times harder to even get the place. And it's
right,
worse.
because also they've been burned through this whole thing too, because people weren't paying rent. So now when you try to get an apartment, but they probably are like, you need to make $1 million to live here because I can't do that again, you know? Wow, that is so crazy. I'm sure that's what's happening here too. Like LA is a little cheaper than New York, but you get a lot more bang for your buck here. But it's just my building is so slumlordy, it's like crazy. All right, Nigel. The monthly cost to park a car long-term in New York City is A, $500, B, $600 a month, or C, $700 a month.
I'm gonna go with it really depends on the neighborhood, so I'm just gonna go with A.
500?
Yeah.
According to Smart Asset, it's $606.37 a month to park your car in Manhattan. But you guys live there, so what do you think about that?
I look at parking all day. I don't think that that's true. Even in Hell's Kitchen, like right behind
How much is it?
I think it was 500.
All right, I'm giving it to Nigel. Jessica just gave you a point.
I talk about parking all day.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but Jessica, you park your car on the street, right?
I just got a spot.
You did? And how much is your...
And I have to move it over and over again, and there's no one there to do it. Also, it's going to snow soon, and I'm not... mine's only...
Yeah.
I found a place that's only 200, but it's a mile away.
Oh, so you have to like get to the car a mile away, and then got it. Interesting.
But that's like it's like 6 blocks. That's not, you know.
I like a New York
a mile's not that far, but it is if it's snowing.
Yeah.
And if you're just like trying to jump in your car and go somewhere with your car, and then you have to walk a mile first, or if you have to park it at night or something.
No, that's a pain in the ass for sure. All right. Let's do 2 more. This one's really fun, this question. Just kidding, it's depressing. Okay. True or bullshit? There are so many homeless people in New York that Yankee Stadium couldn't even hold all the New Yorkers who are currently living in homeless shelters. True or bullshit?
True.
That is totally true. The average number of people staying in city shelters nightly peaked to a record of nearly 64,000 people in January 2019.
Oh, so I'm sure it got even worse.
So the Yankee Stadium holds, so that's 17,000 more than the capacity of Yankee Stadium. So after COVID, I'm sure like we saw a big change here in that department, but.
Yeah, they really need to just turn Yankee Stadium into, you know, a shelter because fuck the Yankees. Let's go Mets.
Yeah, we don't need the Yankees.
Ooh,
controversial shit on this podcast. I'll tell you what.
It's not controversial on ours.
No, because
we don't do
even know what
sports. We
this
don't
means,
care. Yeah.
but I'm just supporting
Right.
Nigel.
So I think that you should, if these are almost done.
I have one more.
Well, but you were going to ask him 10 questions because I asked Jessica 10 questions.
Oh,
So we
okay.
want to make it fair. I think you should ask the Michael Keaton questions.
Okay, sounds good. I couldn't find them, but I'll figure it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll find it.
All right, last depressing New York rent question. While you guys are contemplating moving, I'm just really putting salt in the wounds. Here we go. New York State as a whole is so outrageously expensive that a study found that workers making the state's median hourly wage of $21.63 would need to work an average of blank hours a week. So, Nigel, you said you don't know anything about money. Here we go. You would need to work an average of blank hours a week to just live comfortably. Okay, so the median wage is $21.63. You would need to work an average of blank hours a week to just live comfortably. Do you think it's A, 55, B, 68, or C, 76?
I want to say 76.
100% correct. Yes. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right. You nailed these
Wow.
depressing New York questions. Let's get to Michael Keaton. So I have 2 questions for you about Michael Keaton.
Even
Jessica-
more depressing.
Depending on who you ask.
Jessica, should we sing the Michael Keaton song to introduce this game? You
If
sing it
you
with
want
me?
everybody to log out, then maybe. Do you want to sing it? Do you want to
Okay,
sing
never
it?
mind.
Do it.
Jessica used to sing this song to me when we were little because I was afraid of Batman and Beetlejuice. And she would go with her friend Amanda Crown. They made up this song. Michael Keaton, he cannot be beaten by Beetlejuice or Batman. Even though Lindsey's scared of him, we don't really care of him. But watch
I'm a
out, Lindsey, because
visionary.
he's coming after you.
I was a songwriter very early. into my
Obviously,
career.
yeah.
100%.
Michael Keaton was really an inspiration for you.
So Nigel, Michael Keaton's real name is not Michael Keaton. He actually had a different last name. His name is Michael something else, Michael blank. And he had the same name as a very famous other Michael. So when he got famous, he changed his name to Michael Keaton. Do you know what Michael he shared a name with? A famous Michael in movies around the same age.
Not multiple choice.
Hot wife.
Is it Michael Caine? He
No,
has a hot wife.
just
Who's Michael Caine's wife?
I've seen a photo on like Tumblr. She's hot.
no, it was Michael Douglas.
Oh, shout out Michael Douglas.
His name
Who's
is
Douglas's
Michael
wife?
Catherine Zeta-Jones,
Mm.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
the Verizon girl.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Let's see. We'll do one more. I don't have multiple choice. Give me a second. Oh, okay. He was considered to play a character in the Super Mario Brothers movie, like the original one, not the one that's coming out now that had some controversy around it. Do you know which Super Mario characters, do you know which one they were considering him for?
I'm trying to think of what character.
It's one of the main ones. I'll give you an A, B, and C. Okay. Mario, Luigi, or King Koopa.
I want to say King Koopa because I feel like they were like really into Bob Hoskins being Mario. Like they wanted that. That was like first choice.
Do you
for
think
them.
King Koopa?
Yeah.
Final answer, King Koopa. That is correct.
Wow. And that takes Nigel over the top. He is winning by 1 point.
Yes, Nigel has 8 points. Jessica has 7. One more thing about Michael Keaton while we're at it. He was also considered to play, they wanted him to be Phil Connors in Groundhog's Day, but they thought that he was too nice for the role. That would be a weird Groundhog's Day, but I could see it. All right, so Jessica has 7 points. Nigel has 8 points. And we are going to do, for our last quiz to determine who our winner is, we are going to do a newlywed game, okay? We want to see how well Nigel and Jubilee know each other, okay? So I got this quiz off of, hold on, it was like mommy. I got this quiz off of everythingmom.com. And I was like,
don't you guys always read that website?
everythingmom.com. I'm like,
that's bookmarked for sure.
Yeah, like I was going to make this game kind of clever. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to pick the cheesiest newlywed questions off of everythingmom.com.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So we'll do for both of them.
You're both going to answer. And if you.
No, because they have to be against each other. So I think we have to go back and forth.
Okay. So we'll just ask them about each other.
So I'm going to start with Jubilee. What would you think Nigel would say is your song? Like your relationship song?
This is already not even going to be real.
So Nigel,
if you had to pick something, think about it.
If you have a piece of paper near you, do you have a piece of paper? Or
just like use
type
your phone,
it on your phone so you can't cheat. Okay.
Yeah.
So Nigel, write down
what you would say, what you think your song would be, and then we're gonna see if Jess gets the same answer. This is great.
We're gonna lose this game because we don't have any of these things.
I know, that's why we're doing this.
I'm trying to think if there was like one song that would be our song.
Right. All right, Nigel, do you have yours?
Put it in your phone, and then I have to
don't tell us yet.
And then you'll see if it's the same. We'll fact check it.
What I would say is our song. Oh, like our. Yeah.
Like yours.
So
you could tell everybody this is your song, like that.
Lindsey, what's our song?
I'm gonna give Nigel like 20 minutes to think about what the answer should be because.
What is our song?
We don't think like.
I know what our song is.
What is it?
Too many songs.
There's too many songs.
That polka song that we used to play at the beginning of our our first shows that we did.
Yeah.
It's like boop, 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 boop.
That's our song.
It's like
terrible.
Maybe it's the Venga Bus.
The Venga Bus is our song for sure. Ours is the Venga Bus is coming. It's
really sad.
Nigel, did you think of a song?
You did?
You got one. Okay.
All right, Jessica.
Jessica?
Can you guess what Nigel wrote as your song?
The Bar Rescue theme song.
The what theme song?
Bar Rescue, the show.
You guys love
Bar Rescue theme song.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
Like it's not even a song. It's just a guy just aggressively, describing what Bar Rescue is. I didn't even call it a theme song.
I don't know. I just made a joke, but Nigel, what did you write?
Zoom, zoom, zoom. From the Mazda commercial.
Wow. So we have a
zoom, zoom, zoom.
reality show. Oh, wow.
Is that your song?
I think it's our song.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I want to give them both a point for that, but what
No.
does it matter? Yeah,
It
because
doesn't matter.
Wow.
That is also deep in Nigel's Twitter drafts, apparently.
That is hilarious. Okay.
Wow. Okay, let's move on. That's
So-
really sad. Let's keep going.
All right, this one's really relevant for you guys. I think you should let's do this one for Jessica. So Jessica, write down what your partner wore on your first date. And Nigel, write down in your phone
What you wore. Yeah.
on your first
Define
date.
Like,
You define date.
You guys,
not
this is
normal
between you
people.
guys.
We
I
know.
That's why we did this. Okay, we get it.
Everythingmom.com.
We get it.
This
But
show
this
is
is everythingmom.com, and they want to know what Nigel wore. No, what Jessica wore?
What
Nigel wore on your first date. Jessica, write down. Nigel, write down, and if it's a match, Jessica.
I
gets
have
a point.
one thing from like a pseudo date we went on that I guess was a date, kind of, that I
Mhm,
remember him wearing.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, I could be wrong. I'm but it's just your shoes. It's just your shoes, I remember. Your
But
sneakers.
Okay.
Nigel, write down in your phone what shoes you think she's talking about.
Okay.
You're not gonna get this right.
I'm not.
No.
And when he's
Soon.
done, Jessica, tell us what shoes.
Okay.
You were wearing black Nike Hirachis.
What'd you write, Nigel?
Fucked up answer to this question.
I put Adidas, but the Hirachis are 100% were in the rotation in that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can give her the point. Right?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good job.
Okay. Let's do, okay. Nigel, if you asked Jessica, who is the more romantic one in your relationship? Write down, and Jessica, write down, who do you think is the most romantic one in the relationship? Okay.
So Nigel's
you're gonna guess what Jessica is gonna write down. Okay. And if you get it right, you get a point. So Jessica, who do you think is the more romantic one in your relationship?
Nigel.
And Nigel, what did you think she was gonna say?
Her.
Aw, that's so cute.
That's sweet.
See, everythingmom.com.
Everythingmom.com.
Okay, so Jessica, I want you to guess what Nigel's going to answer. And Nigel, you're going to answer this question. Which one of you is the better cook?
I'm just going to say it. And you're going to write it down?
Jessica, you're going to guess what you think he's going to say. So write it down.
This is a hard one.
Who's the better cook?
I want to say Jess is the better cook.
Yeah, I would say I am, but I'm the one that cooks. So that's the only reason I'm gonna say that. But when Nigel,
You're the best by default.
He is much better because he's Dominican at spicing things and putting more flavor into things. But I am the one that actually cooks most of the time. But
okay,
so
we're
take
giving
over
Nigel
here
a point on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's
okay. This one's really important. Okay. And so this one, Nigel's gonna answer. I'm confused now.
I know, it's confusing. I think Nigel's going to write it down. This is for Jessica to possibly get a point, right?
Yes.
Just because Nigel just got a point.
Okay, so Nigel, you're going to write down who you think takes better selfies. Okay.
Oh, we know the answer to this.
And then Jessica, you're gonna guess
What he wrote.
what he wrote. Who takes better selfies?
Nigel.
Nigel takes better. Okay, Jessica
Okay,
gets a point.
okay.
You guys are tied.
Tied.
Okay.
This is crazy.
So let's do two more.
Okay.
We'll do two more.
Mhm.
Let's both have you do. Okay. I want you to both write down what is the most annoying thing about living with your partner. Okay, I want you to write that down in your phones. So an annoying habit.
An annoying
okay?
What's your partner's most annoying habit?
So write that down in your phones.
So how do they get a point?
And then Nigel, I want you to guess what Jessica's gonna say about you. And Jessica, you're gonna guess what Nigel is gonna say about you.
Okay, love it.
So write down what you think is the most annoying about living with your partner, and we'll start there.
Okay.
You got it, Jess? Okay. Nigel, what do you think Jessica's going to say is the most annoying about you living with you?
He's like, I'm really not that annoying.
Yeah, he seems like he's got it all together.
I'm gonna say I'm not annoying to live with, but Jess is not into me coming home turned.
Yeah, okay.
Talked about it yesterday, what I hate. First of all, I don't hate when you come home turned. I don't mind you coming home turned at all. There was one time that you came home too turned that I got really fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then you were very nice afterwards and you never did it again. You know that I fucking hate when somebody else comes in the kitchen when I'm in the kitchen. It fucking
just coming into the kitchen?
Yes. Yes. Do not come in the kitchen when I'm cooking. Get away from me.
This has to be a space thing.
Is
this just because everything's so small and you're just like concentrated and it's like ugh.
Apparently it's like a meme and it's a thing. I'm finding out from meme world that it's actually a thing, and it makes me feel much better about myself because I was like, why do I have this irrational rage? I'll like decide to get up and cook, and then that'll happen to be when Nigel decides he wants to eat. And I'll just be like,
oh my God, that is so funny.
And it's a thing. It's a thing.
So
There's
Jessica,
no what if, Robin.
Wait, so now, Jessica, guess what Nigel wrote about you?
It's either one of two things. Okay.
You have to pick one.
You have to pick one.
You have to pick one. And if you get it right, you get a point.
I don't do the dishes right away.
Nigel, what did you write down?
Really mad. I wrote dishes.
Yes!
Wait, so does Nigel get a point? He gets a point. Yes.
Yeah,
he gets
he
a point.
It wrong. No. He gets the point because you got the annoying thing wrong that he wrote.
Oh,
he got that right.
Yes.
He gets
it's
the
confusing,
point.
but yes, that's correct.
So right now, Nigel has 10 points, Jessica has 9. We're going to do one more. Okay, so this may be a tied game. We'll just see how this next question goes. But I think we'll do one for both of you, again, just like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to write down your number one fear or phobia. So Jessica, you're going to write down your number one fear or phobia, and so is Nigel, okay? So write down your number one fear or phobia.
Apparently it's when someone walks into the kitchen and it just induces immediate
really try
rage.
to be nice about it, but I
think you're really nice about it.
I have a little bit of that, but I haven't noticed if it's like a thing that I need to like talk to my partner about. But I have a little bit of like go away when I'm in the kitchen.
It doesn't happen that much at all. But it's like, it's not him. There's something about me that like it makes me mad, and I know it's ridiculous. So like kind of doesn't count, but I don't get annoyed with Nigel. But that's why I'm like, this is the dumbest thing to get annoyed about.
That's amazing. Nigel, just really quickly, speaking of coming home after your party on Wednesday, I left the front door open and unlocked when I got home. I just left it open.
Like physically open?
Yeah. And Bradley was like, we need to talk.
We need to talk.
Yeah. I was like, whatever, leave me alone. Okay.
That's not safe.
Did you write down your biggest fear or phobia?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Mine or do I write?
Write yours.
Yeah, you write
Nigel.
yours as well.
Write yours. So both of you will write down yours. Okay. So Jessica wrote down hers.
Mm-hmm.
So Nigel, can you guess what Jessica's biggest fear or phobia is?
It's a really hard one because I feel like you're not scared of anything. So the only thing that I've ever seen you have like a knee-jerk reaction to is spiders.
Oh,
right.
is that what you wrote?
Wow.
Nigel gets a point. Jessica, what do you think Nigel's greatest fear or phobia is?
I don't know, because you're not scared of anything either, like vocally, except crossing the street.
Afraid to cross the street?
He like will not. Prince is in the chat. If he's still in the chat, I know you know Prince. He like will not, like there'll be a car like a mile away and he won't cross.
He's like, we gotta wait.
I'm just like,
gotta wait.
We could have crossed like 6 times, but I don't think
No,
that's
it's not worth it.
I mean,
That's hilarious.
everyone's biggest fear is the cops, but like I don't think you wrote that down, did you? But that's the only thing I can think of. And butterflies.
Butterflies?
Are you afraid of butterflies?
That is amazing.
I'm not afraid of
tell us
them.
more.
I just don't like when they land on your face. That's it.
Does this
I'm not
happen to you a
excited.
lot?
Are you
I don't
a
think a
Disney
butterfly
movie?
has ever landed on
Well,
my face. Yeah.
No.
Are you a Disney princess?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean I'm not a
Incredible.
fan of like physically touching bugs. I mean,
Okay.
I can touch a bug now. I got used to it, but
Last
yeah,
night there was a worm on you.
yeah,
Wow.
and I didn't
Progress.
freak out.
No, he didn't freak out. He was
Wow.
very calm. Wait, so what did you write, Nigel?
I wrote airplanes. I really hate flying.
It's helicopters.
Oh.
I mean, I've never been on a helicopter. That'll probably
Jessica,
be-
don't
Me neither.
tell
I'm never
him.
going on a
In a
helicopter.
helicopter.
Don't tell him what he's afraid of, okay? He's saying airplanes.
Yeah, I just really hate flying.
Wow.
I don't think you're not scared of them. You just hate it.
I mean,
He's telling you he's scared.
I'm
Let him be scared,
I'm
Jess.
on edge from the day before till
Yeah.
when I land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if there's a
Wow.
helicopter above the house, he's like,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
like, I
it's
hate it.
uncomfortable.
They're horrible.
Well, you guys,
You've
That
tweeted
was
this, so I'm
an-
allowed to talk about it.
we can do a few more if you want to. But
Yeah, let's keep going.
This is fun.
Let's do a
This is
few
really
more.
fun.
Let's do a
Nigel
few more.
won. We'll do
Okay.
a bonus round. Nigel won. Though.
Okay, Nigel won, and he's going to do a valedictorian speech. But for fun, before he does that, let's just do a few more. Okay. Write down what, not music related. If you weren't DJs, if you weren't producing music, nothing with the music business, write down what your dream job would be. What would your
Mine.
dream? So
What
Nigel,
mine would be.
yes, Jessica, write down
Mhm.
your dream job. Nigel, write down your dream job.
Guess it's not a helicopter pilot.
No, it's certainly not
Yeah. Or a butterflologist.
a butterflologist.
If he gets mine right, I will laugh so hard.
All right,
Okay.
Nigel, what do you think Jessica's dream job is?
Like a zoo person.
A zoo person for sure.
Mhm.
Jessica,
put
what'd you
gator.
write?
Gator farm.
We'll take it.
I think that
I think
counts.
that counts.
That for sure
I think
counts.
that totally counts.
Gator farm.
A gator farm person. Jessica, what do you think Nigel wrote as his dream job?
Photography. Right?
Is that what you wrote?
No, but that's a
yeah. And location.
What'd you
stuff.
write?
Oh, the projector person inside of a movie theater.
Oh, that's cute.
That is
That's
a
fun.
good one. Okay. Both of you write down a food you would never eat.
Oh, this
Write
one's
down
easy.
a food you would never eat. And tell me when you're ready.
Wait, what would I never eat? I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
Nigel's not even writing it down because he knows I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah, what would you never eat, Jess? We're pretty easy. Like
I don't actively
and I
dislike anything.
I won't eat duck. I made a decision long ago, like how I've never seen Oprah. I just won't eat duck. I just can't do it.
Never seen Oprah.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure Oprah's good. I'm sure it's great. But I cannot participate in that. Okay. Nigel, what food do you think my sister would never eat?
Well, I know what it is. Okay. But he's not gonna guess it.
What do you think she would never eat?
Well, I just found out that people eat gators. I didn't know that was food. And just did eat a gator, but I think you would draw the line if flamingos were on the table.
Oh, she would never eat a
gator's
flamingo.
not food either.
What'd you say?
Gators. What'd you write, Jess?
One thing I don't fuck with, and it's because of how we were brought up in a Jewish household, is liver. Like I cannot.
Oh, I don't.
I don't want to really. I don't want to
that.
eat liver.
No.
Filter
Our
fish.
mom
I
eats
hate
liver.
Interesting. No one said human.
No
one said human.
Food.
Neither is flamingo.
Right.
I guess it
Nigel's
could be.
pickles.
You
Really? What?
I'm the pickle eater in the relationship.
Oh,
wow. No pickles. How sad for you.
You know what? I give everyone one thing. And I can still love you, Nigel.
That takes up two things, I think.
Even though you don't eat pickles. Jen can't eat tomatoes because she's allergic and I still love her. And you don't eat pickles and I'm gonna get over it. That's okay.
That's rough. Okay. I mean, you're only hurting yourself. So
this is like a
We won't even
real
eat a
pickle
sandwich
house.
if they take the pickle off because you can still taste the pickle.
oh my God.
Whoa.
Wow. No pickles.
Whoa.
Huh. I couldn't imagine.
I think
life
we
without
should,
pickles.
I think we should talk about something else.
Yeah, I'm
It's
getting
really upsetting.
I'm physically like getting stressed out.
Okay. Nigel, write down your favorite nickname that people give you. Jessica, write down your favorite nickname that people give you.
I don't have a nickname. Oh, I guess I have one. But that people say to me always, no matter what, somehow.
Is it Jubes?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
I was joking. It's Jubes?
Yeah. So that yours is probably Versa.
Well,
right? Yeah.
What's Versa?
That's my old rap name. So when people
Hmm.
call me that in the streets, I'm like, oh yeah, I know you. Like
Yeah.
you are
That
a
feels good.
very
That feels good.
old and dear friend.
Wait, speaking of that, can we talk about the man on the train that was wearing your shirt? Do we have more information, Nigel?
No, but we ended up getting a video and multiple sightings. So there's the photo, there's a video, and then like 5 confirmed sightings.
There's like this
Amazing.
old man that people keep seeing wearing like Nigel's merch.
People keep seeing the same
Yes.
guy wearing.
Yes.
I love it.
Amazing.
And it's just like an unexpected dude. Like you.
yeah.
100%.
it.
Yeah.
Looks like I mean, from what I remember, he looks like he's 90 years old. Like, right? Like, it's crazy.
Well, you got to meet him.
I know. I want you guys to like connect.
I frequently go to the train station from the video to see if he's just there.
See if he's there.
Yeah, and I haven't seen him yet.
So good.
But I have a lot of
That's
questions.
Monday. Yeah, we want answers.
Oh, okay.
Would you want
Last
more?
question. Write down what you think you disagree on the most. So write down what you think you disagree about the most. And let me know when you write it down. Last question.
Okay, I'm ready.
You got it? Okay. Nigel, what do you think Jessica wrote that you disagree on the most? You didn't write anything yet? Well, write something. What are you waiting for?
I don't know the answer.
The most. What do you disagree on the most? Not the dishes. We already said the dishes.
Not walking into the kitchen.
Walking into the kitchen.
Coming home turn.
Oh, okay. Nigel, what do you think Jessica wrote?
I was thinking I'm not gonna say what I wrote, right?
No, say what you think Jessica wrote.
Okay. You didn't write anything yet.
Well, I guess.
Okay.
You got it?
I think we disagree on volume levels of the TV.
Oh, that's big.
That is big.
Whoa, that's really big. Who needs it to be louder?
Jessica. Oh, you
No,
do.
Nigel watches TV like our parents. It's so
Yeah.
fucking loud.
Yeah.
I don't care unless it's like a video game of people like stabbing and killing each other, and then I'm like,
Right.
during
No, it's a
COVID, I
lot.
was like, can you please turn that down?
No, it's a lot. Wait, so Jessica, is that what you wrote?
No.
What did you write?
I just wrote that I always say we need to move every 5 minutes.
And he's like, can you just relax? Can we just like settle in?
Oh my god.
Nigel, what did you write?
Wait, do I have to guess first? Oh no, what did you write?
Didn't you guess?
Yeah.
I didn't write mine yet.
We can't hear you. Wait,
I didn't write mine yet.
Oh.
What do you think you guys disagree on the most?
No, that's what I thought you were gonna say. On who is actually next to ask the question, what are we going to eat?
That's it.
Oh.
What do you want to eat and what do you want to watch is a big argument.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's
And
hard.
we race to ask the question first, so we don't have to
Yeah.
actually
Make the
choose.
decision. Yep.
Wow. They
They
race
race.
to make
Yeah,
the ask-
she's like on
That's
a Monday.
hilarious.
She's like, what do you want
I'm
to eat
hungry
on
though.
Friday?
What are we eating tonight?
That's why I think like when you live with a partner, that's what you argue. The food and the watching is the two things
I'm
that are
just
like,
like,
the
can you
most
just
annoying.
fucking make this decision once, please? Help.
No, but you don't want to make it either. So it's like you
No,
both don't want to
it's
make
the
it.
truth.
What
I
if
don't
you
know
have
what
a
I do
chore
there.
chart on the fridge, right? And the chore is choosing what you're eating and what you're watching. So every day that you put your name on it, it's like, oh, I already know it's Wednesday. I know it's Nigel's turn to choose.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good
Sunday
idea,
night
like-
HBO has made, and me working a lot right now, we haven't really argued over what to watch. Now we just watch Bar Rescue
Yeah.
for like eating. But Sunday night HBO's made this, now that all our shows are back.
Right.
It's
What are
made
your
it-
shows right now?
Sunday night, Succession. What's the trifecta? Succession, Insecure, Curb, John Oliver.
Oh, wow.
And Friday
Big.
starts How to with John Wilson. So we're good
Oh,
on TV
I
right
saw.
now.
Yeah. Well, listen, we can keep chatting because I don't know how long the live stream goes, but for podcast sake, Nigel, you are our winner today with 11 points.
Woo!
Jessica was our salutatorian with 9 points. So Nigel, you've never done our podcast, but on Fuck You, I'm Smarter, our winners have to make a valedictorian speech. And they also have to look us in the eyes and say, fuck you, I'm smarter. And you could say it in any order you want, but you have to make a valedictorian speech.
And you should also say "fuck you, I'm smarter" to Jess as well.
100%.
Yeah. Like you should tell everyone.
Tell
Tell us,
everyone.
Tell
the
Jess.
chat.
Tell the chat.
Fuck you, I'm smarter. Fuck you, I'm smarter. Chat, fuck you,
Love it.
I'm smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm like looking at the chat,
Like-
but it doesn't really translate.
Yeah. Fuck
Oh.
you, chat.
I didn't like graduate like a normal person.
Now's your
That
chance. Yeah.
You just like, all right, so you just like hop on the mic and say whatever comes to your heart.
Yeah.
Whatever comes
Just-
to
Okay.
just on the fly.
Why you're here today, what brought you, and like who made you the Nigel that you are today. Like this is your time to thank
Mhm,
thank all your thanks and fuck the haters,
for sure.
I just want to give a shout out to Jackie Chan for making me the person that I am today. He put himself on the line when he's filming his scenes as an actor, which is really hard to be. And also a stunt coordinator, and it's hard to just really put yourself out there like the way that he did for as long as he has done, and I just hope that Jackie Chan is having a great day today. Just thank you for all the children and people out there
All the
that
children.
you
All the
have
children.
inspired. Yeah.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Wow.
I should have
Wow.
written the Jackie Chan quiz.
Wow.
Should we do this
We're
again?
gonna have to do this
We're gonna have to
again.
do this again.
Yeah.
You need
tailor
to give
that a
Nigel
little
a
bit.
Jackie Chan quiz.
Yeah.
Yes, we need
if you
to-
really dig deep, you'll find a rap about Jackie Chan that I've done.
Oh, okay. Here's what we're gonna do.
Whoa.
Nigel, you're coming back on the show. We're going to do a full episode of Fuck You, I'm Smarter, and we're definitely 100% writing you a Jackie Chan quiz. So you better start brushing up.
Yeah, next time I'm in LA, let's get it.
Yes,
Perfect.
that
I'll
would be
brush
amazing.
up on my Jackie Chan.
Love it.
I love it. Well, I'm sorry about your Queen's quiz. I owe you a Queen's quiz too. So
Mhm.
next
we
time
got his
you've
episode
got your
ready.
whole episode ready to go whenever you're ready.
I mean,
Do
Queen's
one more
Queen's
Hello
the
Kitty
same as
just
Brent,
for
it's
you,
fine.
Jill.
Yeah, Jess, your Hello Kitty knowledge was really good.
I'm pretty good at it. I've gone to all the museums and read all the like little like notes underneath everything.
I went to the museum with you.
You went with
here
me,
in
and I
LA.
stood next
Oh,
to
nice.
5 apples.
Ah.
Mhm.
Are you guys the same height?
In that, I was the same height.
Yes.
But
Yes, they were big apples.
yeah.
How about them apples?
How about them apples?
Well, for our podcast, where can we find you guys? Plug your plugs. What are your handles? Where should we look for you? What should we look out for?
Twitch.com, twitch.tv/Jubilee DJ, which you're on right now. So I don't really have to tell you that. Everything's Jubilee
For
DJ.
our podcast.
Yeah. If you want to buy my music, I prefer bandcamp.com/Jubilee DJ. That is the way to go. If you want to support anybody, go straight to the artist.
Yes.
FYI. Obviously the same thing on Twitter and Instagram. I'm there. 2 very different platforms for me.
Yeah. And what about you,
Yeah.
Nigel?
Nigel 3 times across the board. Twitter, Instagram, Bandcamp. Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The Not Podcast, where can we find you?
So you can find us. The easiest way to find us is on Instagram at Kelly and Lindsey. On there, we have in our bio all the links to our YouTube Live, to our podcast, to anything that's going on Kelly and Lindsey related. And you can also find us on there as well. If you want to follow Kelly or me, it's just easier. Just go to at Kelly and Lindsey.
And for our podcast, thank you guys so much for being on.
Yes, this was so
and thanks for
fun.
having us on your Twitch. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, we'll do another podcast soon.
Let's go.
Woo!
You guys, we're going to go argue about what we're going to eat. So
am I with my boyfriend. So it sounds about right.
I'm going to go home and eat leftovers.
Yeah. Actually, when
should-
Kelly came over just now, I said, "What do you want to eat later?" She was like, "I'm eating leftovers."
I'm not doing this with you.
I'm doing this with me.
Yeah, I feel
Well,
it.
guys, thank you so much for having us. I'll see you at the clown show tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you want to plug your
I'm
clown
gonna tell a
show?
story at the clown show
Why don't
too.
you plug your
Oh,
clown
you
shows?
guys, if you want to
you're in
come see some
LA.
clowns. Woo, 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 woo. Kelly and I are doing a storytelling show tomorrow with clowns. So we're telling stories and then clowns are acting out our stories behind us. These are not clowns with white faces and big noses. They're artsy clowns. But I'm telling a story. They're like
they're more. It's
more improv than it's. They don't look like clowns.
Improv miming.
It's improv miming. I don't know.
Do you want to tell your clown story real quick, Linz?
Well, I'm telling it tomorrow. So I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I will just tell a quick synopsis. I was a clown once at a child's birthday party and my pants split open and I was wearing like the smallest thong in the world. And there were a lot of other things that happened during that time, but I'm telling that story tomorrow at the clown show. And Nigel, there's helicopters involved in my story. So I wanted to just give you a heads up because I know you have helicopters. Yeah, there are trigger warning for helicopters.
You might have to say that.
Yeah,
say that
for
Yeah.
Nigel.
And
Kelly's telling a story. What are you telling a story about?
I'm telling a story about just some characters from a boutique hotel that I worked at in Manhattan, and some crazy customers. The Shoreham Hotel. I worked at the Shoreham on 55th between
6th and 5th.
No idea.
I think that's 5th and 6th, or was it 6th and 7th?
It was right there, like near Bendels and stuff.
Yeah.
She has a lot of David Hasselhoff stories from that time in her life.
Oh,
should I tell?
I'm ready.
You can
I
tell
could tell
that,
that one.
but it has to be family friendly, so you can't talk about like jizz in the hot tub. You know? Yeah.
I think I'll tell about the old couple where the woman was choking.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a good one. David Hasselhoff was staying in a room that had like a
Jacuzzi tub.
jacuzzi tub
It
that
was
like
huge.
you could
It
stand
was like
fully
literally
in
up
it.
to here, and he left it full.
So
and then
someone had to dive in
but it was clogged.
yeah.
And it was all no, it wasn't clogged. It actually started leaking on the people in the room below him. It was like this couple in bed together, and the water starts coming down from David Hasselhoff's jacuzzi tub.
Jacuzzi
Now-
tub.
Yeah. Now he left probably to go get drunk, and
This was during the burger days.
This
This
is
is burger
during,
era,
like-
David Hasselhoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, this is like
this
is like his handlers came in before he checked in and was like, no alcohol. Make sure there's no access to alcohol. And my my friend who worked there had to actually physically dive into the jacuzzi tub because it was the only way to unplug it. Like you couldn't, there was no like buttons or like the only way
fully clothed.
she
went
had
in.
to like dive head first in.
Horrible.
Horrible.
She came out soaked and like shaken. She was
Yeah.
like, I have to go home. I think I have to go home now. We're like, yeah, you can go
Yeah.
home, Emily. It's
I take the
so
rest
too.
of the day off.
Yeah, you can take the rest of the day.
100%.
For sure. Go take a shower.
For the
Horrible.
what
It
do
was
you
awful.
call the Twitch? What do you
I'm like,
call
I'm
the
not
people
doing it.
watching?
Twitchers.
Chat.
Twitchies.
The chat.
The chat.
For the chat, if you want to come to the clown show,
It's at the Santa Monica
it's
3rd
at the-
Street Promenade.
It's at the Johnny Rockets in the Santa Monica Pier.
It's at the promenade.
Oh no, it's at the promenade.
Promenade. It's in the
Just
promenade.
look for
3rd
the
Street.
Johnny Rockets and you'll see a bunch of clowns.
It's at 3 o'clock.
How did this even happen?
So what else are we supposed to? You don't turn down a gig.
You don't turn down, especially if there's clowns. So
It's gonna be really fun. I saw it.
It's
Lindsey
really
did it last
fun.
week, and
Yeah.
I watched it. It was really fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
There's a thing in LA that's it's kind of underground, but it's really popular, and it's called Clown Zoo. And it's like every Wednesday at noon in Griffith Park for like an hour. There's like these clowns that perform, and there's this whole like circle of people that go to Clown Zoo every week, and then there's a night zoo, and it's like a whole thing. So some of these clowns became friends with our friend Miranda, and Miranda got this random stage in Santa Monica and was like, do you guys want to come perform? And she just put us with a bunch of clowns. Clown Zoo.
I love this story.
I'll do.
Yeah, it's LA. I mean, it is. It's just LA.
Speaking of
by the
Clown
way,
Zoo, we're gonna go to the
Yeah.
dubstep
Yeah.
party later.
oh, that sounds like a real Clown Zoo for sure. Well, good luck with that. I'm gonna go to bed probably and not do anything fun.
Mhm.
But I love you guys. This was so fun. And if you ever want to do a crossover again, we'd love to do it.
Sick. We love you. Thank you for having us.
Love you guys.
Thank you so
Love you,
much.
Nigel. See you guys at the clown show.
Have a good night.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.